Roku stock price prediction. Okay, guys, I just felt like it was really important to give you guys an update on Roku stock. So you guys been following my channel for a while now. You know how much I like Roku stock. So I actually ended up buying quite a few shares. I picked up a few shares during the March dip, and I actually picked them up at around $75, and I actually ended up selling them too soon. So this was another stock that I ended up buying pretty cheap and took some profits on, and I really wish I had held it a lot longer. And one of the reasons is that Roku's been on an absolute tear, and they just signed a new deal with HBO Max. I think this really solidifies Roku. I already liked Roku and I use it personally. You know, I use the Roku stick all the time to watch content like on Netflix and YouTube, just like the platform you're probably watching me on right now. But I just think that Roku is definitely a streaming leader, and they have over 40 million accounts, and their last quarter they were profitable. So there's just a lot of good things with this stock. So let's check out the news. So as you can see here, it says Okay, so let's check out the news here. It says HBO Max seals deal with Roku, making streaming distribution footprint complete. So it says here, Warner Media and Roku have finally reached a deal for HBO Max, bringing the subscription streaming outlet to Roku's 46 million active accounts. Wow, this is great news, and I was wondering when HBO Max was going to be on Roku. It seems like everything else is on there, obviously Netflix and Amazon Prime and Apple Plus and Disney Plus. So now that HBO has jumped on board, I think this is going to bring a lot more people into Roku stock. And as you can see here, it says Roku has emerged as the gatekeeper of streaming, and their streaming hours absolutely skyrocketed basically during the whole pandemic situation, and they had a really great quarter last quarter. So I think that this is a high upside stock. So one of the nice things about Roku is that they're generating money several different ways. So obviously they're generating money through selling the actual device, but now a lot of smart TVs actually have the Roku device already installed within the TV, and a lot of people are using Roku as their default way to watch. So no matter whether people are subscribing to Disney Plus or Netflix or HBO Max, they're using Roku as their hub. And me personally, when I've introduced people to Roku, I've been using Roku for years now. They love the product, and that's definitely something I'm looking for when I'm investing in any type of company. I want to make sure that people love the product. So a lot of people have had this kind of wow factor when they see how easy it is on Roku, and you can basically access all of this different content. So now another reason why I like Roku. So another reason why I like Roku so much is that the stock has done really good, done really well year to date. So it's up 136%. And if we back up over the last 5 years, since Roku's been public, this stock is up over 1,300% since its IPO, guys. So Roku stock, a few years ago was trading at just around $26. So this is more than a 10 bagger. Okay, so the good thing about Roku is that the company was spun off, from Netflix when Reed Hastings, basically talked to Anthony Wood and said that the company should basically just, it's kind of like a spinoff and things like that. Actually, Netflix thought about basically creating a subsidiary for Roku because they designed the streaming stick obviously to work with Netflix. But the interesting thing is that this company, okay, so the stock has been on an absolute tear. So, basically, I've read a lot of reports saying that they think Roku stock is going to hit $500 per share, and I think there's even potential to hit $1,000 per share. So this stock has basically just been on a roller coaster run, and it's basically over the last couple of years it's basically just gone up. So I don't really see anything stopping Roku based on the business model. They're going to make more money as they have more accounts and more streaming hours. And, it's just like an upward trajectory right now. So the company is just around a $40 billion company. If we were to say that perhaps the company could, reach around $60 billion market cap, that would put us at a nice conservative price target of around $500 per share. And this is one of the stocks where, I actually, You know, I had Roku stock around here and then it dipped down here and I bought more. This is one of the stocks this year that I regretted selling. There's probably 3 stocks I sold to a little bit too early: Tesla, Nia, and Roku. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm basically trying to just buy back into those stocks, and this time I don't really plan on selling any of the shares. I want to basically hold on to them, because one of the mistakes that I think a lot of people make, myself included sometimes, is that we sell too early and take profits. So while it's good to take profits, you don't want to sell something. You know, for instance, let's say you bought Roku stock. You know, you bought the dip here and then you sold like around, 123 or something like that, 143, because you saw it tapping against resistance, and then the stock continued breaking out. So you missed out on a lot of gains. So like I said, with a stock like this, as long as the company's going to continue to keep growing and keep growing revenue, I think that this stock is a definite hold, guys. So like I said, Roku, very strong stock in my opinion. And, this deal, the stock is actually up pretty big in after hours. As you can see here, it's up to $340 per share. And I really don't see anything slowing this company down. One of the bullish signals definitely for Roku is, with a lot of the kind of the new lockdowns with the whole pandemic and things like that, more people spending time at home this winter, that's only going to add more accounts. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Roku stock probably tap around 350 by the end of the year. And who knows, by the time, if Roku produces another profitable quarter for Q4, this stock could really approach $400 to $500. So that's kind of my long-term price target, guys. And to give you guys kind of some more insight into the company, I want to quickly show you the latest quarterly. Okay, so yeah, Roku is definitely one of the winners for 2021 in terms of, basically being in a good position to take advantage of more people spending time at home. As you can see here, total revenue was up 73% year over year to 452 million. Platform revenue increased 78%. Profit was up 81%. And the company reached 46 million accounts, and it reached around streaming hours of 14.8 billion, guys. So even average revenue per user was up. So, basically everything's just been basically going up. As you can see here, as long as active accounts continues to rise, I expect revenue to rise in line with that number, and streaming hours as well, because the more people that have accounts, the more content they're going to watch. Me personally, when I'm using Roku, I'm basically watching Netflix, YouTube, and the NBA channel, and I'm usually streaming at least a couple of hours a day. So I know personally that I'm adding to these numbers, guys. So like I said, everything's just basically been going up. The company turned a profit last quarter, so Roku is definitely a good stock to hold. It should continue to make great gains. And one of the interesting things is that even player units has grown 57% year over year, guys. So this is just a growth company. Only $40 billion market cap as of right now. Lots of growth ahead. So yeah, they'll probably reach 100 million accounts in a few years or so, but we just know that everything's going well for Roku and everything's going up. So this is another stock that I definitely want to add to. So although I'm not really so even though I'm not really thrilled that I ended up selling the stock so early, the fact that his stock is moving in the right direction and the company is doing well, I wouldn't be surprised to see this stock trade a lot higher in the future, guys. So that's it. I got my $500 short-term price target with Roku stock. Long-term, I wouldn't be surprised if this stock became basically another Shopify, trading at around $1,000 a share in a year or two. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed my video, please smash the like button, hit the red subscribe button to receive more videos from me in the future. And be sure to check out my private Discord chat and my daily stock watch newsletter by clicking the links in the description. So that's it. Until next time, guys. Take care.